All right, what is up, you guys? We are here with another special video, and I've done this type of video before, but you and I have never really gotten into detail about this. But
Yeah.
first, go ahead and introduce yourself.
So my name is Nick Kurtz. Run a channel here on YouTube. Make wrestling videos when I can. Do pickup videos. DVD reviews. I try to do those a little bit more. But a lot of pickup videos, and sometimes you might get a little GameStop rant here and there. But that's just how it is. But yeah.
Yeah, fuck GameStop and FYE. I've had my fair share of blowouts at FYE.
Go watch my video. Yeah, I've had my share as well. Anyways.
Yep. All right, so this is our favorite wrestling DVD, and you and I have stated our favorites before, but we've never really gotten into details about them and stories, and why they're our favorites, and just all that jazz. So, why don't you go ahead and introduce your favorite first, and
All right.
and then we can get into some stories.
All right. So this is my all-time number one DVD. There's so many great DVDs out there. Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Jeff Hardy. Of course, all the old pay-per-views, WrestleMania 17. And this one you can kind of find for cheap. And it's, maybe you'll find it in the Walmart discount bin, but that doesn't take away the quality that this DVD represented. It is my all-time favorite, and that is The Triumph and Tragedy of World-Class Championship Wrestling. That is my all-time favorite wrestling DVD. And the reason why that's my favorite DVD besides the documentary is because that was one of the first DVDs that I ever got. I had gotten WrestleMania 21, Boyhood Dream, Jeff Hardy, My Life, My Rules, and my mom actually picked that DVD up for me when I was I'd say probably 9 or 10 years old. And this is kind of the funny part. I'll get into a little bit of a funny story here. So I put in the DVD, and keep in mind, I'm very young, so I don't really know, and once David's chapter comes along where they talk about, David's death, that completely freaked me out as a kid. I mean, that just completely freaked me out. I had no idea what that even was. So my mom decided to take the DVD away from me because obviously she didn't want me to be scared. But then about a year or two later, I got it again, and I went through and watched it again, and it was phenomenal. Them telling about the Sportatorium, Fritz, all the boys. David, in my opinion, was the best wrestler in the family. That's definitely my personal opinion. I thought David was fantastic. I thought he would have been a great NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Although David, in my opinion, is the best wrestler, Kerry's my favorite. Kerry's my all-time number one favorite wrestler. Kerry Von Erich, Texas Tornado. I mean, come on, the guy, worked basically without a foot, for almost 10 years after his accident in '86. But they go into the deaths in in that DVD, but they also go into the highs. The Freebirds, Von Erich's feud, which was one of the best feuds of all time. And actually, I think Steve Austin refers to the WCCW time being the best time in wrestling. And that's a place I would have loved to have gone to. Would have loved to go on the Sportatorium. And they featured, it wasn't just the Von Erichs. They featured other great wrestlers. They featured Gino Hernandez, Chris Adams, the Dynamic Duo. I loved the Dynamic Duo. I still watch their promo video where they're swimming in the pool together or, working out. And then the car lot and the extras, where they get the cars and the memorial shows. It was just great. I think David definitely dying hurt that company without a doubt when David passed away in '84. And then obviously it just went on from there. Mike, Chris Adams, Kerry. There were so many deaths in that promotion. But without a doubt, the DVD just was great. Although the one thing I will say that I still cannot believe to this day that they didn't put on that DVD was the Ric Flair Kerry Von Erich match from 1984. How they did not put that match on the DVD, I will never understand, because they had the tag team match, which, by the way, if you ever saw this on the back of the DVD, that tag team match, it says Fritz, Mike, and David. How could David be in the tag team match when he's already dead? So it's supposed to be Kevin. It was supposed to be Kevin Von Erich's name on there, so they fucked up on that. But they had that match, and it was misprinted on all the DVDs, I believe.
Yeah, mine says it too.
Yep. They had that match, and then they also had the mixed tag team match with Sunshine and Chris Adams against Precious and Jimmy Garvin. Yet they didn't put that match with Ric Flair and Kerry Von Erich on there, which I can't believe that they didn't put that match on there. But without a doubt, that is my all-time favorite. And Kevin being able to tell the story, being able to live through all the deaths in his family, and friends around. Although they didn't address Chris Adams' death on that DVD, they did address it in the Heroes World Class DVD, and they didn't address Fritz's death on that DVD as well. They left a few deaths out, which they mentioned in Heroes of World Class, but that is my all-time favorite DVD. Just all the memories, and I actually put up the part of the documentary on YouTube like 5 years ago, and I got copyrighted, so I took it down immediately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could go on, and I've seen that video, that DVD, over and over and over again, but I'll never get tired of it, ever. All-time favorite.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of good documentaries on the Von Erich family. Did you watch the? I know Wrestling Rampage. They're a huge fan of this. The Dark Side of the Ring series. Did you watch the Von Erichs one? I think that was today. I'm shooting this.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch that one yet, but I heard a promo video. Apparently, Jim Cornette's in the documentary. I heard his voice in the promo, and I actually left a comment on Kevin Von Erich's kid on Instagram, Marshall Von Erich, just telling him what a great dad he has and how strong he is. And he actually liked the comments. So, but I haven't actually watched the doc yet, but I definitely plan to watch that soon.
I might watch that tonight, honestly. Yeah. I was looking forward to that one a lot.
Yeah, the ESPN one they did not too long ago was also a good one as well. Although Kevin just looked completely beat in that video. Completely beat, but I can understand. I mean,
yeah,
a lot in this life. Yeah.
Okay, so my number one has always been a strange choice, not really one you see very often. The history of the Intercontinental Championship. This is a DVD that really doesn't get talked about very often, but this packaging I think is phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
You have glossy, I think it's beautiful, and then you have the Ruthless Aggression era title belt, which will always hold a special place to me. I got this in 2008 for Christmas. I was 12. So, yeah, this one, I mean, the match listing's phenomenal. You have everything from 79 all the way up to 2008. And, they really take their time on this one. Disc 1 goes up to 89. You have Honky Tonk Man and Ultimate Warrior when Warrior won the belt. You have Don Morocco versus Snuka, the infamous steel cage match. I'm not the biggest Snuka fan, but you can at least appreciate that match for what it was. Ken Patera, Pedro Morales, and just Tito Santana and Macho Man. Just so many classic matches, in the Boston Garden there. And, obviously it gets into the 90s, the Attitude Era. You have WrestleMania 10. You have Mr. Perfect versus Bret Hart at SummerSlam. Triple H and The Rock, 2 out of 3 falls. And the Good Housekeeping match, Jeff Jarrett versus Chyna. Just classic. And, part of it is the match listing because you do get so many good quality matches on here. You have Edge and Randy Orton from Vengeance of 2004. And, part of it is because this is always an era I will miss. It'll never be back, let's be honest. So, that 2008 and before that, I started roughly watching around 99 when I was 3. Kind of got out of it a little bit, and then once, I got a little older, I got back into it. And that's just an age I'll never forget with wrestling. It'll never be the same.
Yeah.
And I love 70s wrestling, I love 80s wrestling. Those are my 2 favorite decades for wrestling. So this does give you a nice little taste of that. And, like I said, the packaging is just phenomenal. I really miss these digibooks they did for these. And unfortunately, they won't be doing the digibooks anymore because we don't even get digipacks regardless. So
Back disc on
it's
top.
also a reminder.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a reminder of how the packaging used to be great and, just the memories. I wore this DVD out. It's not the first one I ever got. I started collecting a year before I got this, about a year and a half. So, it's one of my early ones that I got. And it's just one, to this day, I can put it in and enjoy it.
I think some of those matches on that list, I think they still had the blurred out at that time because of that's fucking stupid thing with the Wildlife Foundation or whatever. So that's what sucks about the DVD set.
The fucking pan.
All the fucking blurs. Just hated those.
They lost to the fucking panda bear, but
yeah,
just a classic. I can always go back and watch that one. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little kind of story time on our favorite wrestling DVDs. So, go ahead and plug your channel one more time before we leave.
All right, so my channel is Nick Kurtz, NickKurtz. Make pickup videos, wrestling videos, get a lot of things, things in the mail. Go to Goodwills, pick up stuff when I can. Kind of just go shopping around because I'm not really a big internet guy. I like the thrill of the hunt. So make kind of videos like that, and I'm going to try to do wrestling DVD reviews soon.
All right, so hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.
What's up, guys?